What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Night, and this time around we are playing Digimon World for the PS1. Pretty awesome because um, Digimon around this time was very popular. They were competing with Pokemon. Obviously, Pokemon won out in the end, but Digimon is still around and still popular. So, I mean, it's not as a mega thing like Pokemon, but still it's got its own cult following. It's still getting new games released every few years, you know, so they did something right at least. To at least make Digimon remained in people's brains and memories and all that stuff. So let's get into this one. So Digimon World was a game by Bandai on the PlayStation, released in 1999, about the Digimon virtual pets. So in this first game, the Digivices are actually the old Digimon, like Tamagotchi designs. It's not the newer ones that you see in the anime. So if the Digivice doesn't look right, it's because that was the original design when they first released their like Tamagotchi Digimon games. So that's what they looked like. So alright, the story focuses on a human brought to File City on File Island by Digimon. To save the island, Digimon have been losing their memories and becoming feral, and the city has fallen into disarray. The goal of the player, who is represented by an unnamed young boy, you get to name your character, is to save the island by helping Digimon recover their memory and return to the city. So it's pretty much like Pokemon, but you're battling with essentially, I believe you just start with Agumon no matter what. Let's see. Or you get something depending on your questions. The gameplay revolves around raising a single Digimon from its egg form, hatching into a fresh up through and training rookie champion, and with work ultimate. A Digimon partner will fade away with age and return to an egg eventually, so the player has to raise it again. Oh, so they have the life and death cycle in this game, so sometimes once it gets to ultimate, it'll just die and turn back into an egg, because Digimon actually die, unlike Pokemon. Well, I mean, there's some Pokemon that have been confirmed that were killed because they were eaten, but it kind of seems like Pokemon live forever and they faint. They don't die, they faint. Alright, to raise a Digimon partner, the player must train it, feed it, let it rest, and take it to the bathrooms. What? What kind of training is that? Take it to the bathrooms? You gotta take the Digimon to the bathroom? I know they did that on the Tamagotchi thing because that was the thing with Tamagotchi as well. Training is done to increase the Digimon stats to make it stronger in battle. Raising a Digimon will result in the rookie Digimon digivolving into a champion form with better stats, while also eventually going to the ultimate form. The other main part of gameplay is battle. The player's partner Digimon fight the Digimon that have become aggressive due to a crisis on File Island, and some will calm down and work at the city. When defeated, partner Digimon begin the game with a few basic skills, but acquire more as they progress in levels through the game. The player can not control the actions of an unintelligent Digimon, but as it gets smarter, more control over its actions is given to the player. Pretty much you just hit the face buttons for like various moves, and your character like, do that, you know. But your Pokemon, not Pokemon, Digimon, it starts out very unintelligent, so after a while you have to train its smarts to understand your commands. Essentially like how Pokemon are automatically obedient. This one you actually have to train them to be obedient to your calls. More Digimon working for the city will make training and various other aspects of the game much easier. Many will open shops and even sell items, blah blah blah. So the plot of the game revolves around a young boy This is whatever you choose. The protagonist who's drawn into the digital world through his V-Pet device. Digimon greets and asks him a few questions, the answers to which determine whether he begins with an Agumon or a Gabumon. Okay, so you could have gotten a Gabumon. I got an Agumon. His goal is to travel around File Island, locating all the resident Digimon of File City who have turned feral and bringing them back. Raising Digimon partners in the process, he must train his Digimon and battle his way through all... Okay, let's get to... Okay, he must eventually go to Infinity Mountain, the final location, to confront the antagonists. Analogomon. Analogmon. Yeah, Analog Man. Or Mon, and Mega Machine Dramon, and save the digital world from destruction. So there's your bosses, people. Pretty much, you probably won't even see them that much through the game. Remember, it's a first generation Digimon game for the PS1. So it actually got really low scores. The highest being like 5.8, so that's like 58%. That was from IGN, by the way. Everybody else fucking shit on it back then, but it is a good game. Like I said, the unintelligent Digimon thing at the beginning is kind of hard to deal with because you'll be losing a lot in battles and stuff like that, so it kind of sucks that happens. But I still recommend it if you want to play OG Digimon games. It is a decent Digimon game to start out with. The price on it, not so much, because it's kind of like $60 and up. So I wouldn't be looking into that much. But yeah, it is a good Digimon game. I recommend it if you got the cash. If not, emulate it. I don't care what you guys do as long as you play it. That's all that matters. Anyways, guys, Retro out.